Hello everybody, AOG Gaming here, back with another video on Little Big Robots. Um, so they updated the game. It is basically worse. Oh, this got really loud. It's basically just War Robots 2.0 now, or War Robots beta, or like just like the baby version of it. I mean, it's a cooler, honestly, because you can have three weapons instead of two. Well, I mean, in the other game, it was four weapons in total usually, but I don't know. It's interesting that they have like this third weapon concept that's completely something else, and it's not reliant on the same thing. But yeah, they made the game more pay to win or pay to play actually at this point. So I'll go over it, and then I'm gonna delete the game because it's not worth your time. Zero, 0% worth your time. Like, you have to collect 400, 500 tokens, and you barely have any. So, yeah, I don't understand what they were thinking, but we'll see. I'll grind a little bit, but I have for a while, and it really doesn't feel the same. So, yeah, you pay for skins, and like the best boxes, the ultra boxes. Um, and then you get free stuff, though, which is fine, but it's all up to chance, and RNG is never in your favor. It just RNG. I don't understand why people keep making games based off RNG. I know there's like this whole like gambling aspect to it, but it just makes for a bad game in general. um, let me put this down a lot, Jesus. Okay, so they fixed everything, so now you don't unlock weapons and mechs like you normally do, which is why I say it's more pay to play because now you can't even get those mechs and weapons earlier. Now you have to wait way longer. But for some of the later stuff, you get earlier. So it's kind of a balancing, but it does make the early game a lot more pay to progress. But if you play for like a year or two, you eventually get a lot of stuff to the point where you can probably be in mid game, which sounds horrible, right? You have to spend 2 years playing just to be in mid game. Um, Maybe if you spend every day like a year playing, but then at that point, you spend a year just to get to mid game, and now you're starting to actually get good stuff. If you're lucky, you might get better stuff. But I think, again, like I've said with all these mobile gaming things, when you make the grind too long, it makes the game just pay to play. And people don't care about your game because they're not willing to waste money because then they have to waste time as well to grind, which is not going to progress them whatsoever. So they have to open their wallets. And then at that point, they realize, well, they're spending more money on this game than they are spending money on like food, on console stuff. Like it's just ridiculous. Nobody wants to do that. So yeah, miss me with that. Seriously. So you unlock a game zone. So they prohibited the game zone, but that's not far. I can still get there. Um, so yeah, so here the star stage when you get to 4,000 XP on the star track, you unlock all this legendary or epic and legendary stuff. I think. Um, so it's very good, but at the same time, it's like, oh, so I have to wait all this time. Oh, you get some rare stuff too in there, so you have to wait all that time to unlock all these smaller but also really powerful weapons. So you get everything, but like it doesn't make sense. You should unlock the so the weaker mechs would be the these three right here. So the this one, and oh well, I guess you can't see what I'm clicking at. So the Raven, the Bastion, and the Galland, I think is what it's called, or Galahand. Um, so the second row of robots. So you go two over to the right, and then you hit the third box, and then you keep going. So those three are robots, and those three are not legendary, I think. So those could be definitely earlier on, but you don't get them. So you kind of just have to wait. You do have some epic stuff. I did unlock some epic stuff. So if you played before, you were like they're letting older players have an advantage there because now I have stuff unlocked that I technically am not supposed to have unlocked. Like I already have the nucleons. Um, I think that's pretty much it though. So I already have the nucleons. But yeah, oh and yeah, and then you get blocks for all these characters. So I guess that's better, but basically it doesn't get good until you hit here, and that takes you like 4 or 5 months of consistent playing, and then you can finally get some good stuff, and then you're finally in the mid game. Um, and then when you want to get late game, this takes a while to get to this part, and it's all like mythic stuff. But yeah, like it takes forever just to get from there from here. Like that's so much. 4,000 all the way to what? Is it 12,000? Yeah, that's oh my god, that's 8k that you 8k XP. That's basically doing a whole ass game again from the beginning. Starting a fresh account basically. So the grind for all these games sucks. They also give you 1,000 gems, so they give you like the shittiest amount like of gratitude, and expect free to play players to use that somehow. Like, oh yeah, we give you enough free stuff. Nah, you are so stingy with it that it's impossible. Like, I basically waste all my diamonds or gems doing nothing. Like the progress is so slow. Yeah, and that's pretty much all I have. Like the connectivity is a little bit better, but not much, and it's mostly pay to play. So honestly, everybody should just delete the game. So here, I'll show you. I did not enjoy this game whatsoever. It was fun for like 3 seconds, and then I was like, "There's way too much stuff that is bad with this game for me to be actually investing time, much less even a single penny into the game just so that I can play it." Like I'd rather just play other games. So you know what's going on. Just uninstall. Sorry, developers. Well, actually, not really. Pixonic, you guys are assholes. You never listen to us. Apologize for swearing, people, but seriously, they are. They never listened to us. Completely ignored us blatantly, and yeah, they were just completely. That's all they did. They didn't listen to us. And what happened is they kept marketing their game however they wanted, and it was more pay to win. So they were the originators, and that game died quickly. So they tried to release Frontier, which I admit is definitely worth a lot more of your money because it's such a better game. But first of all, you need the right specs of computer to play it, so not it's not available for everybody. So it's not even a mobile game. And second, it's also pay to win, pay to play. So it died really quickly. So I companies need to understand that when you make a game pay to play, it's very short profit. And what happens is eventually, the more and more you do it, the less companies are going to want it. And even if you collab with other companies, we're just going to still see it as sketchy because it's you guys. You guys screwed us over, taking our money and then just abandoning people after. Like, Frontier, War Robots Frontier lasted what, like a year or two? I haven't seen many videos left. So here, let's go to YouTube real quick. I haven't seen any videos. So here. Um what is it here? Jesus War. It's not even at the top. Like War Robots. So if I just do that, do you just get Frontier stuff or yeah, you see some video like I see this there's only like couple of people posting on this game. But like I don't know, this game is mostly pay to play. There's some free to play aspect of it, but I don't understand. Yeah, and honestly, most of the reason why people play it is because it is worth your money. Like this, not this, but the other content. This game has slowly died. The free to play base is just gone, and now it's just a ton of whales that play these games. So it's cool to watch, but it's like you're never gonna have this unless you spend that much money or you're in the game for that long. So I was in the game for a really long time, but it just got way too tiring. It felt like a whole ass job. But yeah, I mean, this man is really in love with the game, so I know he's been on there for a while. Yeah, like there's still a good amount of views, but they used to have like almost millions of views. Like I'm not even joking, because this game used to be so popular, but no, it wasn't. Well, duh. How do you do that? So my face just. Sorry, I accidentally clicked on something. No, I wasn't paying attention to my phone. There was really loud construction noises outside. I was wondering what was happening. Okay, so um, yeah, like I don't understand what the developers were thinking when they well, it's gone now. I deleted it, but when they're making their game exactly like the other War Robots, like nobody's gonna want to play it. And then Mech Arena is also basically dead. Like the companies aren't going to make enough money, so the games are just going to be there and they're going to try and let themselves sustain themselves. And they're going to barely update it just like once in a while, do some performance balancing, that's it. Maybe release a mech once in a while, but for the most part, companies have multiple games they work on and they use whatever game they make the most profit on as that game. And it sucks because then they abandon another game and then I don't understand how these companies exist because after that company scams people, I would expect everybody to just not pay attention to them. But somehow people fall into the same fucking trap and it's really retarded. Like, you guys have to understand no matter how much marketing they give you, it's not going to matter. They're going to screw you over in the end. you're not going to make you're not going to make profit off of your time or pleasure by playing the game. They're just going to take your money. That's pretty much all it's boiled down to. All right, well, I'm done. Thank you guys for watching. As always, AOG Gaming here. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Really shows your support. Helps me out, keeps you up to date with my content. 75 subscribers and going strong last time I checked, so you guys are amazing. Keep going. What am I saying? I just brain farted. I have 108 subscribers last time I checked. I'm being stupid. So yeah, thank you guys for watching as always. I just woke up, so I'm being a little brain farty. I'll have a better videos for you guys later. Don't worry. But yeah, don't play the game unless you're willing to grind. That's it. And if it's not bad, the grind, tell me. I only did it for like 3 days, but I could already see that it was gonna take me like a few months to get somewhere decent in the game. So, but like I've already played for a few months. That's why I'm like, okay, I guess I just get nothing. All right, so I'm trying to think of something else. I'm brain farting a lot. All right, well, I'll end it here, and if I can think of anything else, I'll just mention in another video. Thank you guys for watching as always. I'll see you guys later.